Imagination.
Hello.
What's up? Coinaholics, nerds of all ages.
Heck yeah.
How's everybody doing? Yeah, why is it so quiet?
Because Sean's not talking.
Oh, what do you do? Is he frozen? Well, look, yeah, he's got his.
He's pretending. You're not going to get me with that again.
Not fool her 4 times. It's on her. The 5th time it's on you.
Right. That's right.
Oh, God.
That is right. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, guys.
And to start off, thank you, Dennis Dubelbus, for the $20 super chat.
Yes.
Nobody tells me anymore, but he said excellence, thanks, fun enjoyment with
Thank you
educational
so much.
hats, like graduation hats on there. So that's very kind. Thank you, sir.
With that $20, that grants you a free kiss at your next coin event.
Oh, Sean.
Lap
Stop
dance
it.
for the big guy.
Lap dance.
I didn't say it was for me. You know. It could be for
Bring your wife.
at the A&A table. You just never know.
Or bring your significant other, and then you can, get your kiss.
Yeah.
Speaking of the A&A, well, actually, it's not the
You just
A&A.
can't
It's
get
U.S.
that kind of
Mint.
gratitude anymore, right, Dennis?
I think you guys only have one more
But
day
you're
to
here
vote
for a
for your
reason.
coin designs.
Yeah, did that end?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the last day.
Tomorrow's the last
Get your
day.
design
Open.
ideas in US Mint website. Does anybody have the linky poo to put in chat?
Well, I do, but I
I
can't.
don't, but
I
after
can't
about
do
10 minutes, Paula might be able to get it.
Yeah, right? No. Paula's having technical difficulties. That's why I have no
What's up?
camera. I can't
Welcome
put
everybody
my...
coming in. I saw you
I
guys,
see Farm Dog, Jason
Ira.
G, Spooter,
Mike Graham,
Yoke, Shastina, Mike Schleiss,
Please slice.
Schleiss, Tyler, Kathy Loeffner or Laffner? I don't think is it Laffner?
Loeffner,
It's
right?
not Laffner, right? Scott Holiday, right? The holidays are coming. Well, in our case, holidays is year round.
It's always a holiday.
Absolutely. Paul, Kay Kaiser, there's Nikki, Senor Booth,
Eunice.
Eunice Torres. All the good people in the house.
Scooter
So,
doggy.
Wendy,
Scooter doggy.
Paul.
And all those
Tyler.
people that watch us later, thank you.
yeah.
Right.
That's right. If anybody watches it back, if they watch it in the future,
Hey,
the
Paul.
future,
Mr. Hampton, long time no see.
this is the year 2030. Just kidding. Sean, you
Pronounced
know
like
a lot.
Lochner, but that's okay. Kathy Loeffner.
Lochner.
Kathy
Okay.
Lochner.
Huh?
It's
Lochner.
pronounced,
I would
pronounced
have
like
never
Lochner.
pronounced
and
it
I-
correctly if
Let's
I've
pull it
never
out
heard
one
that. Pronounce that way.
Kathy.
Yeah.
Dirty water. We don't.
Lisa, yeah, good to see
We
you,
don't
brother.
say anything about that. If we say something, it starts going off.
like Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
This is my density, Dennis. You're my density. I mean,
This is my density. Nice.
Density.
Stray is lurking. So Net Winters is Stray. That is his new wife. He's on his new wife's computer.
Well, welcome, Net Winters, aka Stray.
Huh.
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 Huh. Hey, Lady Spitfire. Hello, everyone. I'll be watching most of the show while in the
There is
car.
a reward for the person that keeps taking my photo while I'm cherry picking at shows. There is a reward.
That is right. There is a reward for taking his photograph at shows.
That's right.
That's right.
We're going to start a book.
Adam is the new Where's Waldo?
You see him in the back of all the coin show pictures and stuff.
Somebody took my photo at a local show, which is just odd to me. Somebody took it while I was cherry picking. I don't know who it was.
Hey, Adam, have you ever seen that movie, The Fan, with Robert De Niro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy.
I was just seeing if you've seen
Hi,
the movie.
Eric.
That's actually a pretty good movie. I like it.
Hey, Eric in the house. What's up? He told Paul Hampton. Ooh, we missed. Eric Byer came in.
Some blues.
Gall came in.
So, do we have any stimulating coin news for the week other than Vault Box Series 4 coming out this week? But anything, mint news, shows? I mean, I was
don't
in
know.
Vegas for the last 3 days.
How was Vegas show?
It was good. It was good. I haven't been to Vegas in a while, and it was nice to go back. Other than
Did you stay away from the
clubbing
slot
and
machine?
gambling, the small little Las Vegas coin show that they had at the Tuscany Casino was very small, intimate. I think they probably had in total 15, 18 tables. It wasn't that big at all. So it was smaller than I thought it would be. But
I heard that about last year too, that it was
Yeah.
kind of a bust last year.
Hey, Phoenix.
yeah, for the most part, it was very quiet. It was not busy at all. So guys like Adam probably would have thrived cherry picking there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nancy
Phoenix.
Coins, I think you probably already know the answer to that question.
Blue said that he's got some coin news. He found an RPM.
Excellent.
Wow.
Congratulations.
My Asian.
Rocket propelled mortar. Awesome.
Baby monkey, welcome in.
Yeah, the final. It's
Wow.
actually this month, Southern Coin Hunter. I think it's the final women's quarters coming out October 23rd. I think something like that.
Which one is this one? Do we know?
Yeah, nothing too
the final
crazy.
one.
You know,
It's
and the Javita Adar or whatever. Yeah, there's not a lot of crazy new finds as far as errors and varieties are
What's up,
concerned.
Mo?
Mm-mm.
There's
Proof
no
Eagle.
main
And
treasure.
then,
Yep.
reverse proof, Morgan Peace. That's next month, right?
Yes,
That-
November.
that's not- yeah.
Mhm.
That is
I
that
upped
is
my
the
subscription.
big
Yeah.
one, I would say, for the year. Say everybody and their brother is looking forward to that one. They are still unavailable through the U.S. Mint subscription
However-
program.
You can increase your subscription. I did that. I increased mine.
Yeah. What did you do? Full maxed out allocation?
No, I just
What,
did two. I'm going to keep one and sell one.
2 of them.
Yeah, hold on to
I
it and
think
see
that's
how
what
it
I
goes.
did too. I did too because I love it.
I think they're going to do well.
If they were anything like I envision a reverse proof of both those coins to be, I'm gonna love it. So
I think they're going to do well.
yeah, I agree.
So if you guys seen a couple questions in
Reverse
chat
proof.
about specific coins, if you guys have questions about specific coins, send us an email with really good photographs of both sides.
I'm getting ready to post the link, but my Excel is slow. Oh, never mind.
Sean, are you going to be selling your finds on Friday from your Vegas show?
I didn't buy much. Oh, now here, let me show you something very
Aren't you
interesting.
and Stacy having a competition?
Oh, they already
think
did. This last
Oh, they
Friday.
did. I missed it. Oh crap! Who won?
Oh, my wife won.
Stacy won.
I was giving her crap because I ended up buying because there was a $200 limit for each of us.
Right.
I bought 11 coins. She bought 35.
Oh my goodness.
So by
Yeah.
reason of virtue, and they were all pretty decent coins too.
Won
it's
like $45, I think, something like that.
Yeah, she won by 45. So I ended up buying this at the Vegas show, and I've never seen one. I've never owned one, but it's a what is this?
Thank you.
1993 Disney dollar. It's a top of the sheet.
Ooh.
It's
Those are
a
popular.
it's a proof. It doesn't have serial numbers on it.
Oh,
Wow, that's
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, so I ended up getting that. I'm gonna send this off to PMG probably next week, and just put it in my collection. It's something different, and
those
it's
are very
really cool.
popular,
Yeah, and to think that I threw this shit away back in the day.
right?
Yeah,
Thank
and
you,
a lot of
Steve
people did. I
Silverstacker
wasn't the only
Training.
one.
Thank you so much, Silver Stacker.
Thank you.
He popped in
Hello, my friends.
with a vengeance. No, I didn't buy much in a way. I did get this 1912 Barber half, pretty nice. BF 30.
Ooh,
Nice.
It's not bad.
Lots of detail. This is like the grade I like. It borders on affordability and expensive, and I'm okay with that. Because these were the workhorse coins of America, right?
Yep.
Not a lot of people saved these things, and people did not like the designs of them.
I do.
well,
Yeah,
I picked up a bunch of stuff, and I'll be selling it on Friday. I got a bunch of walkers, and some other stuff.
Yeah, you're pretty much buying for inventory, huh?
Yeah, because I keep wiping it out every week. It's like, oh my god. Well, I'm not wiping it out. I got plenty. Trust me. It's just I have to go through it and organize it in order to sell it. So it's
Yeah, I'm constantly buying every single day. I have, if I didn't buy anything for a while, I probably have maybe 3 weeks worth of inventory.
yeah.
So, and that's if I did 75 to 100 coins per show.
Oh,
Yeah, it
fun
goes
and
quick.
fun.
Nice in the
You don't
gun.
realize how good it goes.
Yeah, it goes quick.
What's up, AV Coins?
Well, I found, I was coin roll hunting my mom's stuff, and I found the
I didn't, Kyle.
2015D, 2016D, 2017D, 2018D, and 2019D doubled ears in the Lincoln Cents.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
That 18 is pretty nice. I like the 18
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yep.
No RPMs? Just kidding.
A couple decades, a little
Well,
bit.
that's flaming blisters that make it look like an RPM.
Right? Some explosion on the coin that's a new RPM.
Oh, that sounds like Honest Don on Facebook, the 2-week-old coin collector that found an RPM on a 2017 P Lincoln set.
Wow.
Look, it's double. I'm like, no.
No.
Gotta watch those.
Hey, you're about 28 years too late on that one, Bob.
So Southern Coin Hunter did mention that the new coin was Maria Tolchief,
Yes,
that what-
the ballerina.
the ballerina. Okay.
But I'm really hoping for some really nice die clashes on that, on the obverse. Because if her feet and her legs go out to the side, that would make for some really cool die clashes. So.
Like the side of his face.
Like the side of his face, yes, exactly.
That would be cool.
Like
That
he's
would be
being
cool.
speared.
Well, if that happens, I can tell you that Dirty Water will probably be one of the first ones to find it because he finds all kinds of
Probably.
clashes. All kinds of clashes.
He is tenacious. He's out there. He's out there pounding the banks and.
Yeah, I think he says he sent a cool 2023 Lincoln Clash in, I think, on our email. I don't think we got to it yet.
Hey,
Very
Indigon, I got a really nice 43 coming up for sale on Friday that's got an amazing flash. Feel good.
43 Lincoln.
Mm-hmm. Really strong. Like, I had 3 of them in the
with
roll.
a nice clash on it.
Oh, it's like crazy strong. Like, you can see it behind his head, and then further up, you can see the O. And yeah,
I want
those
that.
guys really.
I want it.
So just to let
I
you
got
guys
3 of
know,
them. I had-
we are
Go
really
ahead, Paula.
behind once again on emails. and in the Facebook group. So be patient with us. We will get to your email. Shay's been slacking.
I am too. I'm not gonna lie. I've been
Slacking in the shellacking. There is one specific one for you, Sean. It's on the very bottom, so it's the oldest. It's the oldest one, but I've left it there for you.
I happen to have my old computer, so that's where I access it.
I will tell you, if you're in a hurry, if you're in more of a hurry to get your question answered, it's best to join our Facebook group and ask your question in there. So do that. We have the same guidelines in our Facebook group as we do on the email. Just ask a specific question and post really good photographs of both sides of the coin. Make sure you answer all the group questions and agree to the rules, though.
Yes, agree to all the questions or answer all the questions. There's only 4 of them. It's not like taking a big,
And there's no pass or fail. Well,
yeah, no pass or fail.
There is one that will specifically get your request declined, and that is if you are only there to find out the value of your coin, because that's not what the group is for.
Well, or if you won't obey the rules of this.
Yeah, if you say no to the group rule.
That'll
certainly get you declined.
And did you what? Oh, did you say you wanted to say something, Paula, about Sam's YouTube?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. We need to promote him. Yes.
Yeah, please. Hang on, I'm just having trouble with my thing here. If you guys are not, if you're at all interested in currency, please make sure that you're subscribed to Kingdom Currency. We've had Sam on before. We hopefully will have him on again someday.
Yeah, he wants to.
He has put some amazing videos up in the last week, 2 weeks. So make sure that you get over there and subscribe to him, because a lot of your questions can be answered by just watching his videos if you're interested in currency. So
Eric Byer, thank you for the $10 super chat.
Thank you, Eric.
Greatly appreciated.
You guys are the best.
Regulo, excuse me. Well, are we ready to look at some coins?
I am.
With the coins.
Let's do it.
On to the coins.
It is a coin show, right?
It is a coin show.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
We like coins.
Wait, what did I do wrong? Oh,
Sam is awesome.
What? Do I have to, how do we move that?
Move what? Oh, it's okay. You can leave it there.
On the bottom? That'll cut off part of the pictures.
So just
there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, you did it. How'd you do that? Now where's the slides? There we go. All right. Welcome to October 9th. October 9th. In 3 weeks, there'll be Halloween. This weekend, Friday the 13th. It's great. Anyway, welcome to October 9th. And Paula's going to start with our first coin.
I know. You have to be patient because I have a lag on my end. So I'm getting everything 3 to 5 seconds behind you guys. So
I'll flip. If there's one where you have to read more than one page, I'll flip it 5 seconds before you're done.
Okay, thanks. Off center strike from Stray. Hi, guys. One of the things I learned from our boy Blue is the value of cultivating a good relationship with my bankers. This will save all sorts of they will save all sorts of interesting things for you. Thanks for all you do. Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, they like cookies. Find out what they like.
Yep.
Yeah, I do
coffee Starbucks
certificates. Yeah.
Tips treats around here. So.
That's a pretty nice
one. Love blackmailing you too.
Mm-hmm.
That is a pretty nice one.
Dealers are good too. Dealers are good too.
Oh, that's the only picture we got. Kate Kaiser, thank you for the $10 super chat.
That is a nice little off-center strike.
Thanks, Kelly.
So if you guys ever find stuff like this, there's always 2 possibilities that it could be. It could be an off-center strike or an uncentered broad strike.
Yeah.
And the way you can tell the difference is if there is no design cutoff, then it is an uncentered broad stripe. If there is any part of the design cut off, then it is off-centered.
Got it.
Which you can see at the top of states and of
Yes.
have been cut off the coin. So there you go. Next one for Adam.
2016 Theodore Roosevelt National Park 25-cent die clash. Hello from Paul S. Hey, panel. Wanted to share this cool Opera's reverse die clash that I came across while scoping. Both sides of the coin are affected in the same area. Also, notice the floating head appearance, most likely due to workers trying to polish the clash. Obviously, they left areas I pointed out because they couldn't just polish down the whole design element. I wonder what it might have looked like when they abraded this.
Sometimes you can go on Mad Die Clashes and find a clash that matches one that you have that is before they have abraded the die. Sometimes. So it's always worth checking out. But you can know we have on our Facebook group, if you go to our media, we have almost all, if not all of the quarter, oh my gosh.
Flashes?
Yeah, but what are the photos? What are they called? Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. Overlays. We have almost all of the quarter overlays, and you can go on there and you can see what it would look like, or if they hadn't abraded the die.
Right. And you can. It also helps you identify if that is a clash that you have.
Mm-hmm.
If it lines up with whatever should be. Paul, if they brought you brownies, you'd give them a good deal. Get that in his neck. Oh, that's strong right there. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
Is that
Did we already go? Oh, I was going to do a little
wait.
I was going to give them a little teachable moment.
Where do you want it?
Right there.
Okay. Wait.
See those little bite marks? You guys are going to find them on all kinds of coins. I think you went back.
That one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
See those four they look like little teeth marks?
Yeah.
Those are from the reeded edge of another coin hitting that coin. And you'll find those on cents, every denomination.
Yeah.
If coins were thrown into a bag together and there were Lincoln cents and dimes or quarters in there together, you can find those little bite marks. And you'll see them on all denominations.
We get like 5 coin emails a week with that, right?
It's just a simple contact mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sometimes it's in weird places.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
a well-placed contact mark can throw people for a loop.
Yep.
I have a really nice one in my damaged coin collection.
Nice.
So what is that, a letter that shouldn't be there?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that
Let's see,
an eye?
but
It looks like an eye.
Or an eye.
It's like an eye. It looks like his eye.
Eye.
Really?
Isn't it?
It's
Wait,
an eye
No,
staring
that's
at him.
O. That's
Watching
the
him.
O.
Oh,
that's the
That's
O.
the
Yeah,
O, yeah.
that is the O. Okay, yeah. It does look like an eye, though. You're right, with the eye like it's open, like looking at you.
You know, if you're not looking at that area, you wouldn't know you're looking at a really heavy clash. That looks like it could be part of the design.
It does,
Right.
yeah.
that's pretty dang cool, though.
That takes a
Oh,
good
yeah.
eye to spot.
Yeah.
I mean, about the only thing I found on these was I did find a little bit of doubling in the middle of the coin, in the bushes.
There's
on the
another
right side.
picture.
And then a whole lot of chips on the shoulders and the hat.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's nice, too.
Dang. I didn't know this one was out there.
I didn't either. That's exactly what I said when I was going through the slides. I've never seen this one before.
And this is a
Yeah.
P.
A lot of people
Keep an eye
talking
out
about
for
that.
it. Is it the Philadelphia? Yeah, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Of course.
But a lot of people talking about the more recent one but that's just as strong right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's a great find.
That is a great eye.
and something else to look for because there's not much on that. Well, there is some doubling.
Yeah, there's some doubling on that bush right there.
Yeah, some little doubling on the bush, but there's only 2 people in the world that look for those, Shay.
Oh yeah, you and
And
I.
I'm not one of them.
Fist bump.
I know Amanda looks at them too.
Yeah, there's other people that do look for them.
I think
Okay,
I'm the one that'll convenient. If I see it, then I'll keep it. But if I don't see it, I'm not looking for it.
I don't actively search for them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is 2020p Jefferson Nickel DDR update from Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles. Good evening to the panel and the chat. Happy Monday. So I sent the possible DDR Jefferson Nickel to Dr. Wiles for attribution. I'm very happy to announce that my first ever coin sent to anyone was confirmed and will be listed as VDDR13. Thank you all for your help and support. This community is full of knowledge and kind and generous people. And thank you, Dirty Water.
So we showed this coin like 3-4 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
at the right before the last cram session, Amanda said.
Yeah, so
And,
it was 2-3 weeks ago.
This is I love this so much because I don't look at the modern nickels because it's all the little window, the little fly poop.
Yeah.
But
So
this is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what they called it. Did they call it a class 6, class 2, class 6?
it looked like a class 2 with all the bottoms of those letters.
Yeah, I don't remember what they.
Doubled towards the outside. Oh, well, maybe.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's definitely thick there.
Well, and if you look at the door frames, look how they're kind of lopsided. It kind of reminds me of I don't know, Beetlejuice. When they're walking through the door.
Yeah.
Stuff,
With the slanted doorway and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, that's just a monster.
Yeah.
That is a 2020 AZ.
Wow.
2020p. Congratulations.
Can you go back to the first pictures also? Because I think right there, like the lower left corner of E and P
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and L.
Yeah, it's just huge. It is so
Very fat.
distended.
Yeah. It's pretty fatty all over the place.
Mhm.
It's very
Very
nice.
cool.
Yeah. Great find.
Great time. Yep.
And you find these things when you look at lots and lots and lots of nickels, because you will notice when you see something that looks different.
Yeah.
So that's why we tell people all the time, try to have a normal especially when you're searching like a specific date or date range, try to have a normal one at your,
Disposal.
disposal so you can compare. So when you see something, you go, wow, that looks fat or that looks different.
Right.
You have one handy there where you can compare it to.
And if you don't have one, go to PCGS and load it.
Yeah, and just look at the
Yeah.
photos. Yep. Good
I do
point.
that a lot.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can find a high graded example right there.
Mhm.
I'll take a picture and then take a picture off of PCGS and overlay them and then do the slide back and forth
That's
where
a
you can
great idea. Yeah.
see if it's thicker or thinner or whatever.
Hey, Todd says just sleep with nickels in your eyes.
Not me.
I'll just nickel and dime myself to death. Papa Giorgio. Oh, this one's you, Shay.
All right, 1983 double die Lincoln Cent from Buffy Joe R. I recently watched the value of the 1983 Lincoln Cent, and I'm in desperate need for guidance. I need to know where to send my penny. As a matter of fact, I don't even have the money to send the penny to be graded.
You don't
I
have
need
to.
to get as much as I can for it. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it more than I can express.
And here's the great news. You don't have to send this one in because it's so obvious that nobody's going to question what it is.
Yeah.
And you're going to get
Yeah.
good money for this.
You don't have to
1 cent is not jumping out and biting you.
right.
Yeah.
You
This
don't,
is a bucket lister for anybody who searches Lincoln Cents.
You know,
And the condition is great, except for a couple zinc spots I can see on the memorial
On the
there
pillars.
and on
yeah,
Liberty.
sell it quick.
But still excellent condition. This is Shay's kind of got a good point, because if once you start having that zinc issue, it's going to eventually take over the coin. So I would honestly grade it. You don't have to grade it. I would grade it because it's an expensive variety, and I could probably get more money. But you don't have to, and you could just flip it immediately.
That's right. And somebody eventually will probably put this in a slab. And if you want to, send it to Annex. But this coin does not. This coin speaks for itself. And if you want to protect it, you can buy a $1 slab from Wizard Coin or whatever and put it in there.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I have
look
those.
at that. Oh, beautiful.
Really nice.
Right now, see how it adds to the design? That there's a whole nother set of letters there.
And I'm not sure that's zinc rot and as opposed to a little rub.
Maybe on the pillar.
Yeah. Just a little raw. Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's gorgeous.
That is really nice.
I've never found one of these.
Oh, I look.
Everybody else. Yeah.
I just looked through, I think, around 5,000 1983s for this variety and didn't find one.
Yeah, Eric
Right,
kind of
Eric?
looked
I
too.
know.
Yeah, he seems right.
I think most people end up buying one, Eric. So don't feel bad.
Yeah.
I had to weigh every one of them too because I do that.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have to weigh this one.
Oh, you wouldn't have to weigh this one.
A lot of them you don't have to because there's some
Well, you
type
can
of
tell
zinc
that.
issue.
Yeah, you could tell. But some of-
83 especially.
Yeah.
How crazy
this
would it
one
be
is
though if
going
it was on a
up
3.1
a
gram planchet?
Oh my gosh, right, Sean?
Just ask Sean. The value of this coin is skyrocketing. It is going up. I noticed that the value has just trended quite a bit higher on this coin than what it used to be, for sure.
And precisely why I haven't bought one yet. At the price point
Right.
that this coin sells for, I would rather buy a really nice like Kappa's half or something else because it's nutty.
It's crazy. I don't know if he's found one yet, Mark.
Yeah,
I remember him saying that too.
Something with a little
I don't
less
think he
rate of
has.
deterioration.
But he found the 82s, so whatever.
Yeah. Well,
And those are more elusive than this one.
did that die come into place after the copper to zinc switch, or could you find it on copper example? So no, it's only on the 1 year.
No.
Yeah, but you could find it. I mean,
There are
theoretically,
83
you could find it on a copper planchet
83D copper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's not. It's
that
the
would be
die
like-
itself. So
But yeah, it's like winning the
That'd be like
Powerball
finding a
or
43, 43
someone just
copper. That's
happened
kind of
to-
like finding that.
If they happen to pick it up off the floor, throw it in the bin.
but listen, if anybody's going to find one, it's going to be one of our viewers because we have the
Mhm.
best.
That's right. That's right.
Technically, couldn't you find it on a nickel planchet or a dime planchet too? Yeah.
Yeah,
you could
technically,
find
yes,
it on one of those,
indeed,
too.
you could. You
Yeah,
could.
you can even find it on a large cent planchet too if you wanted to.
Oh, well. Well, now let's not
Yeah.
get crazy.
Oh, God.
Or maybe it might be struck on a
Playing more
than
Emery
dollar.
disc, a 3M Emery disc, or
Oh,
perhaps
right?
you might see a little Chiquita banana label on it, or
Right.
Your daughter's here, Paula.
What? Oh,
Your daughter.
hey, Bethany. How are you, sweetheart?
Indigon said he doesn't even search Lincolns, but he still knows to look for this one. I think, it's on everyone's bucket list, or should be. If it's not, put it on there.
I
Right?
search all denominations.
Was that die being used that early, though? No, it would have to be. So this die was used in 1983. It was probably used and then destroyed because it was used until it
Or
couldn't
the
be
end
used.
of 82. Who knows when?
Or
this-
maybe the end of 8, whenever they,
Yeah.
But what we're saying is that if a copper planchet happened to be in the bin somewhere and go in there and get struck, it could be struck.
By this style.
Theoretically, it could be out there. I don't think anyone's ever found one. I guess they haven't.
Oh no, we would know about it.
But there are regular 83 cents on copper planchets.
Well, that kind of find would make headlines. It would be on Coin World. It would be all over the place.
So yeah, that would be everywhere. This one's you, Sean. Oh wait, you did that. No.
Yeah, no, it's me.
Okay.
So, Lady Spitfire wants to know what happened to this $1 bill. Can you tell me what happened here? Maybe a bleed through or of over ink. I've had it since '96.
I hope she's in here. She was really excited to us to talk about this. I hope she's in here.
So yeah, looks great, doesn't it? So this is the side she's talking about.
Aha.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Very, very nice. And this happens to be a wedding transfer. And I think you consider it a full wedding transfer because it looks like it's
all over.
Yeah, it's full. It's 100%.
Now, we do see these baked, Shannon. So why don't you tell them how you can tell the difference?
Well, one of the things that would immediately tell you that it's different is a lot of times the fakes will have the whatever the impression is will look like it should, like correctly. This one is in reverse. Everything is in reverse. The letters are in reverse. His portrait's in reverse. So that tells you that somebody could fake it like this, but it gives you a better chance that it's not.
And you explained to me that this is similar to a die clash on coins, right?
Yes. So what happens is, here, I'll read it to you. The inked printing plate will contact the impression cylinder if there is no paper in between. And then, kind of like you were asking, Paula, so the next sheet will get inked with that extra impression plus the impression of the side that it's supposed to be. And then, so it'll be dark on the first one, and then it will get subsequently lighter as it produces more because the ink is being used up. So that is, because you asked that question, Paula, will it get lighter? And it should. And it, where I was reading about it, and it says usually that when it happens, you'll see about 6 to 8 maybe come out like that. So I don't know. I don't know how they know, but anyways, yeah. Did I miss anything, Sean, that you want to add?
Oh, no, that all sounds like, verbatim as to what I would say when I talk about this note. But yeah, no, that's perfectly described. Good job.
I mean, I will say that if anybody's watching a lot of Sean's, pocket change market reports, he does go through this quite often. So you'll see a lot of examples. But this is
if you want to know another source that might be able to give you a little bit of information on what these might be valued at, you could join Kingdom Currency.
There you go. You want me to throw his Facebook page in there?
Sure, throw his Facebook page in there. He also has is it a Patreon?
It's a Patreon.
A Patreon that you can join and get like individual, I guess, or depending on the level. But he does group meetings for his Patreon members.
Yeah. So you get to chat with him specifically about your stuff, and he'll answer questions. Yeah. So it's a great.
He also
really
great advice on how to create an eBay listing so people can find your listing.
Yeah.
That's another good resource to use.
CoinOp. Who's from CoinOp, Sherry? Yeah, this is very cool. This is really, really cool. So congratulations
Or
on
the
that.
kids need to stop that. Okay. Back down to you, Paula.
Back down to me. Searched a 1976D half-dollar roll from Dennis D. Purchased a roll of 1976D half-dollars from my LCS a while back. Just searched them and found 2 with an obverse cut and reverse strike-throughs. 7 of the halves have an obverse die break crack at the same location. Coin 1 strike through at the L's in Dollar. Coin 2 strike through in Independence Hall.
I just have to share this one real quick because, Paul is not the only dream crusher. Nice.
Thank you,
Very
Shastina.
nice. Somebody said,
Thank you.
You're my new best friend.
okay, so this is number
Yeah,
one.
you're getting them mixed up. Sure. Sean is Blue Ridge Silverhound. He's on the piano. He's
Right.
up there at the top. So that's a little
you can-
cud.
Yeah, you can see that little cut. And then look at the LL on the back. That's where the little strike through is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, close up. Very nice.
Yep.
And,
Yeah,
and
it's a pretty decent weakness area for such a small cut.
Well, that's the opposite.
yeah, that's got to be it. Well, it's not the opposite of the cud.
It's not opposite
mean,
of
it's
the
Oh, so that
It's
is
the other side.
the
Yeah.
strike
Yeah.
through. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
weakness. Otherwise, it'd be on the reverse, like what 12 and 1 o'clock that
But
area.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
I don't see any.
One thing
yeah.
also
it states.
to note, this is on a nice uncirculated bicentennial
Mhm.
Kennedy, which is
Mm.
And anytime
nice
you
to
get
see.
anything, even minor like that on a bicentennial, it brings
No,
in.
it's even got the floating bell tower variety too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. It does.
Look at that.
I just made that up. It looks like it's floating off of the main building,
It looks
doesn't it?
like
It's a float. It's the new floater.
Yeah, everybody's so hung
Don't
up on
say
the
that.
floating roof Lincoln that I figure out, hey, look at that.
Please don't talk
Hey, I've been
floater.
Now we're going to
some of
get
those on my
50 million emails. We're going to get 50 million emails with the floating bell tower now, Sean. Thanks.
Right. Thanks for
Hey,
pointing
it's
that out.
job security, right? For our
Job
non-job.
That's
security.
right. Oh, there's
Right.
places of the cut as well. Nice. That's a good condition coin. Yeah, definitely. This is coin number 2. And it appears that it's got the same cud, same floating roof, or floating bell
Same
tower.
floater.
Let's see.
No, don't start with the floating roof.
The strike through
Yeah, I
is.
can see the lines on the sides there.
Oh, look.
Yeah, look at the stuff right in the middle of the
Oh, yeah.
building there. So maybe that grease was moving around or something.
Yeah, I'm not completely convinced that that's strike through and not some not some die wear, not some die fatigue.
Or possibly a little contact stuff.
No. Damage.
Yeah. Yeah, because these coins, as proud as they were about the bicentennial program back in 75, 76, they weren't really white gloved. They produced them just like any other coin in the 70s.
Right.
Rough and rugged. Crank and bank.
Crank and bank.
Crank and bank.
That's
So
a cool
I
here,
actually,
What?
I just
You
picked
did
up
what?
3 rolls of 82D uncirculated. So
Nice.
those are scarce.
that is nice.
3 rolls of them.
This
Or
is-
how about the 83 rolls, huh?
Actually, the 82 is actually scarcer
die
than the
crack
83,
there?
believe it or not.
Yeah. He said there were several with that die crack, I guess.
Yeah.
How many?
Which
But
is common if you buy like a uncirculated roll, specifically if it's an OBW roll, you should find several coins from the same die,
right.
and that's one of the ways you can
Well, it's
tell if
always-
you have a true OBW roll, is
Right.
if you find more than, if you find a couple or more than that of the same die.
Because usually, isn't it just like 2 or 3 dies, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
or sets of dies?
Yeah, if every coin is different, then somebody just
Something's
threw
weird.
together all their shiny 83s into a single roll
Right.
here.
82 half is greater than 83 half, but 82 quarter is less than 83 quarter. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. Oh, here's another follow-up one for you, Adam.
1976 D half dollar with crack at the 6 from Dennis D. Here is a single coin from that roll with the die break on the last 6 of the dual date. Could this be the cause of the cuds previously seen?
So Kathy asked, "What's OBW?" OBW is original bankroll.
Original bank wrap.
Original bank wrap.
Original bank
Original
wrap.
bank
Yeah,
wrap.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Original bank wrap. See, yeah.
Or OBR.
OBR.
The program.
I know. What I was really going to point out was, if you have trouble with acronyms, Paula has placed some 2 pictures in our Facebook group with like tons of acronyms, so that you can go through that and learn the different ones. Did you
Shay, you should add that to our website.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah. Did you pin it at the top or however you do that? Paula?
I did. I pinned it into featured. Yes.
Okay, so it's in the featured area. So like a pre.
May I add?
So let's see.
Christopher Rhodes did an excellent thing on OBW rolls that you have to check out.
He has many, if not all, of the wrappers where you can go in there and look and see if your purchase or potential purchase is actually a wrapper from that time period.
That's good.
And then Sean had some good information last week too on his quarter rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the paper over many decades, they don't hold tight, as you would expect.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they get brittle, they expand and contract over time with heat and cold and all that.
So this is a die crack. This would not be classified as a retained cud. I don't know.
No lateral shift or horizontal.
It doesn't go all the way to the rim either. Even if it did, it would still be just a rim-to-rim die crack. It could be a precursor to a retained cud or a full-blown cud.
You want to find additional markers that can identify this or connect this to the later stage.
Yeah.
Or a sequence of them that can connect it. So.
Right.
Unfortunately, you don't get on some of these half dollars. You don't get a lot of sequencing like that. Like Variety Vista and Wexler have a lot better on the Lincoln cents, but not. They do have them on some of the half dollars, but not as much.
Paula, somebody's asking about where's Chris Rhodes? Where's that?
Adventures in Coin Roll Hunting is his blog.
Thought I had it, so hang on.
Adventures in Coin Roll Hunting is Christopher Rhodes' blog, and maybe someday we'll get him back. I don't know.
He's busy.
Watch right now.
He's busy with his lady.
Yeah, they've been doing some fun stuff.
They got a house, and they're fixing up their house, and they're doing the wild thing, and whatever.
What she means by the wild thing is they're going outside and doing nature stuff.
That's what I meant.
Wild thing.
Exactly what I meant.
This is not an X-rated show, Paula.
That's exactly what I meant. You dirty minds out there.
Dirty minds. That's what she
They're
said.
They're in nature. They're
They're nature buffs.
They're nature buffs.
It's not like we've ever walked through a park and seen 2 dogs humping each other, right?
Right. That never happens. Adventures in Baby Making. Yeah, that's his other blog spot.
Oh, dear Lord. All right.
Oh, my gosh. Stop it. You guys are a bad influence on me.
Okay, wait.
So
Is
anyway,
this
so
me?
yeah, that is just a die crack. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So 1845 seated half dime FS 302
Oh.
RPD repunch date from Jackalope Herdmaster, who finds a lot of cool stuff.
He does.
Hello, panel. I just wanted to share this cherry pick of a 1845 RPD half dime that I scored on eBay. There is some obvious damage, but the repunched date is undeniable. Live your channel. I think he says love your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you.
So that's not in bad shape either. But look at that, the gash. And,
Yeah, you got some stuff going on in there.
yeah, that's all right.
I can overlook
He's-
that.
Yeah, he's got some stuff going on
Yeah,
there.
just look at this picture.
That's fantastic.
This is the money picture.
Yeah,
That is
That is
fantastic.
undeniable.
that is nice. There's some in the 8 too, though, I think, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
a little bit. The top inside curl right there, you can see it.
Yeah. And
And
maybe
the one's extra fatty.
yeah, one's extra fatty.
See, if I had more time, I'd look up the Valentine die pair.
Well,
Well,
you
go ahead. We'll
this
talk.
this is our last coin, I think, right?
I think so. It is our. And I want to tell you guys something. If you see Frostbite Coins and Collectibles in our chat, he's doing a pretty fun thing right now on his channel. He's putting out little shorts with trivia questions. I've been kind of looking at the videos before he puts them out, and they're a lot of fun. So check them out. It's a great idea.
James Evans wants to know, where can I buy BU coin rolls? What's the best place?
The bank.
The bank.
You
Right.
just need to find somebody that knows what they're doing. Blaine Newport, he has a lot of
I
original
know that
Bancroft
guy.
material. He's on the Lincoln coin roll group. I can't remember what. I'll have to look at the name. But it's on Facebook.
Lincoln
But
sent
there's
buy, sell, roll, or something. Lincoln
yeah,
sell, rolls,
that's
buy,
it.
sell.
Yeah. But you can find people that have original Bancroft material. I do find original Bancroft rolls. They are tough to find, but you can find them. It's just you know what you're looking for.
Just
Yeah,
be careful buying off of eBay and people that you don't
Yeah.
know or trust.
There's
So
people
the
that like
secret-
to see rolls. You know, they like to put a mercury dime on the end and call that,
Oh, please.
oh my God, it's an old roll. No, that doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen.
Here's how you do it. You go to a coin show. You get to know a number of the dealers. You get their cards. You ask them flat out if they've got Lincoln Cent rolls. And then if you don't or they don't, see if they're willing to let them go. Call them, make an appointment to go to their shop, drive to whatever their store is, and pick them up.
Yeah.
And don't try to get a bargain. All right, if you really want for that dealer to turn over, they'll sell them to you, but they want a premium for them. They don't want to just give them away. So don't try to. I mean, get the best deal you can, but come on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Farm Dog. That's Blaine's where you can find him most. He's in a lot of groups, like I am, and several of us. But I think that's
Here's
the main one that he's
84
in.
roll. It's original Bancroft.
And
backdoor
speaking
style
of
roll.
Blaine, he may be visiting us in the near future on the channel, so keep an eye out.
And it also helps if you've got a big chunk of cash to throw
It
out.
does. That does help.
Like you get $700, $800, $1,000, whatever. That goes. You'll get more bankrolls than you could possibly imagine, but you're going to
This
have
is a
great time.
Wisconsin roll. That's an NF String roll. Okay, so that's in a this was rolled by NF String and Son. They got the coins from the mint, and they rolled them. So that.
But don't be surprised if you get those rolls if you have like a circulated coin in with them. Don't be surprised. It doesn't mean
Yeah,
that
sometimes
those aren't.
we do that.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that the coins in that roll aren't for the most part all BU, or even all of them BU. But every once in a while, one will get stuck in the little bag that they sort them out in, and so you'll find a circulated. Doesn't mean you've been ripped off or anything like that.
But there's people that make rolls that are not original.
Yes.
So you got to watch out for that.
Yep.
Yes.
So Mark says he got put on blast, or that's kind of what it sounds like, for saying a guy was out of his mind paying $1,000 per roll for a 1943 OBW rolls. Is that wrong? Is that the price of them? Are they worth that
No,
much?
those are
No.
about $85. To be honest, about $65 to $85 is what you should pay for a 43 P roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
The chase with those is the FS 101. So I can understand why someone would go a little bit crazy and that kind of money, but the gray sheet, like Adam mentioned, is somewhere in that $80-$90 range. I wouldn't go any higher than that.
Definitely
It used to
not
be up to like
$1,000.
$100 at one point.
No. And another thing you have to look out for on those is some are actually reprocessed, put in
Yes.
to rolls to make them look like their original rolls, but they're actually reprocessed 1943 cents. And people are like,
Yes.
oh, I got a really nice shiny roll. No, that whole roll is reprocessed, therefore considered damage. The whole roll is
Yep.
considered damage.
Yep.
So
Indigo, and
be
I think that
careful.
I think they didn't they do the shrink wrap plastic rolls in the 80s? Am I wrong?
I've seen them in the 90s.
70s,
I see them a
80s?
lot in the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, not
So
of those
80s
are
and
done by
90s?
Brinks. Brinks are the yeah, and Brinks does
Yeah.
those. That's what Brinks
Yeah.
likes to do. So
So this is a Valentine 5. in case you-
Valentine 5.
Valentine 5.
ooh,
Write that
Very
down,
cool.
Jackalope. And
And this is actually a lot nicer than the 301. The 301 is very minor.
The one thing he pointed out just now in his book from 100 years ago was that the 5 looks like it was remade from a 3. I thought that was an interesting
Oh,
comment.
interesting.
Yeah.
You know, they did that a lot, though.
Can you
And
show-
sometimes they even use some of the letters as the numbers. The O's for zeros, they did that. A lot of times the O's were from the zeros. Or the zeros were from the O's, opposite. That's interesting.
Yeah.
was that
You have Dirty Water has state quarter. Okay, so 90s. Well, that would be 90s and 2000s.
early? Yeah. Or late 90s, yeah.
Yeah, late 90s, 99.
Wasn't the Roosevelt, North Dakota die clash on a Philly?
Interesting. What?
Wasn't the
Yes.
Roosevelt die
Yeah.
clash
Yes.
on Philadelphia? Yeah.
Yep.
There you go, Dennis.
That's such a cool thing. I don't know if you guys have invested in Breen or if you find these old books like Valentine or whatever, look them up. Try to find some of these older books and invest in them because you can find stuff that nobody else knows or it's not written anywhere. There's some amazing things I learned from Breen just reading through those. I know it's a real sleeper, like it's a thick book, but if you take it series by series and just read some of the things that he says in there, you'll learn so much. It's amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
Just
I'm going to
lost.
pass on a little bit of information to everybody, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And I never really thought about this, but it's one of Ken Potter's like pet peeves. So I just want to pass on some information. When you guys are putting like the P, when you're saying if it doesn't have a mint mark, it's from Philadelphia Mint. Well, that's not always accurate. You're going to want to read something to you and let you know why. The West Point Bullion Depository made circulating pennies from 1973 to 1986 and circulating quarters from 1976 to 1979. The San Francisco Mint also produced circulating pennies around this time. These coins did not have mint marks, so that they couldn't be distinguished from Philadelphia coins. So when you say that, when you're telling people if it doesn't have a mint mark, it's from, because people say, hey, I found this 1975 no mint mark Lincoln cent. when you're telling people that it's from Philadelphia, that's not always accurate. So people don't know that. Like a lot of people, I had heard about it a while ago, but never even thought about it. But so there's really no need when you're putting a date on a coin to put like a P afterwards, or,
just leave it no mint mark.
Yeah, just leave nothing there. I mean, you can put D or S if it's from Denver or San Francisco, or W from West Point, but there's really no need, especially when you're talking about those date ranges, because there's no way to tell if those from 73 to 86 on Lincoln cents and 76 to 79 on quarters, if they were from West Point, San Francisco, or Philadelphia.
Yeah,
so just keep that in mind.
Some people say the date and plain.
And plain. Mm-hmm.
No date. But the problem with the no date connotation is that no mint mark connotation is that there are some important proofs like no S proof.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
No mint mark.
And the 82 no P dime.
Right. So it's hard to distinguish when somebody's saying that. And it's kind of like when somebody says a coin is clean versus that's a cleaned coin. Those two things mean very different things.
There's no way to tell, Frostbite, if by the die pair. There's no way to tell, because nobody, like, you would have to find the records from the mints, and they would have to have records of die markers on those dies. There's just no way to tell if they're from Philadelphia, San Francisco, or West Point. There's absolutely no way to tell.
Does anyone have something?
Yeah.
65, 66, and 67 were also made possibly in Denver or San Francisco.
Yes, and those are your SMS too.
Frank, what's up, Frank? Does anybody have a copy of Browning for Cap Bust quarters?
No, I looked.
I was looking. Mark also said that don't forget that the holiday seasons are coming up, and you should go to the bank and try to get customer wrap rolls, because
best time ever. Yep, best time ever during the holidays, when people are cashing things in to get money for the holidays. Ken taught us that a long time ago. Yep. But you know, for the Cap Bust,
the big guy in the corner of that corner.
Mm-hmm. For Cap Bust coins, though, you can try to Google. There's groups that you can try to Google and find the groups that there's Cap Bust dime collectors, Cap Bust quarter collectors. There's actual groups that may have that information.
Just trying to see.
Oh yeah.
What's a $50 group? The bus
holiday giveaway.
Yeah, something like that, Sean.
Yeah, it's a real thing. It's not sexual in nature. That's actually
well, they might have one like that. You just got to be careful.
We'll be doing our holiday giveaway too. I'm gonna probably
in December.
Yeah, probably what we do, second week of December or first week, so that way when we send it out, it gets to the people before Christmas. I forgot what we did last year.
I forgot. If you guys are members of the ANA, you could check out Newman Numismatic Portal too. There's a lending library there. There's a lot of resources on there.
Oh yeah, go read the Director of the Mint reports for 1965 or some other random year in the 1800s or whenever. Yeah.
It's good reading while you're on the toilet. Like the Spadone book. That's good reading.
Nikki, send us pictures. Yeah, don't buy Spadone. Don't buy Spadone.
You can read the Spadone book while you're doing the Spadunkadunk on the toilet.
That's right. You can put it by your library in the bathroom.
Hey, could someone blow up my image larger? I want to show you guys something.
Yeah, send us pictures to our email.
All right. So I pulled out one of my OBW earlier penny rolls. sorry, cent rolls. We're not in England. This one actually has 1958 Lincolns in there, and this one says the Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland. And it's got a completely different manufacturer of the paper rolls. They're defunct. They're no longer around. So that's something you want to look for. But the big reason why that these things don't have too much survivability out there is the way that they're wrapped. So one side of the roll has a really tight crimp. It's actually quite nice. But back in the day when these were rolled, you notice that little piece of paper flipped up there? That actually does not get crimped inside. So that stays like that. But you can imagine that as these rolls are jostling around, these actually came in canvas bags. So there would be 100 of these rolls in a bag all neatly stacked, and that's how they did it. And they used to have a metal tie that tied the canvas bags. So when you open these things, they're all stacked neatly. But once they come out of there and they get tossed around, they get passed around from teller to merchant to cashiers, that little paper flip right there comes loose. Sometimes it might open the whole roll up and, coins might fall everywhere. But oftentimes with the original bank wrap rolls, they're supposed to have the one-sided flip piece of paper. And these things actually enlarge and they loosen over time, even if you don't do anything with it. So it doesn't matter if you store this somewhere thinking, oh, yeah, if I don't touch it, nothing's going to happen to it. These things are designed not to last. So these when you shake them, they got a little bit of a play to them. Also, you can hear the coins go back and forth, but that's from 1958, and these are Denver's. So I wanted to show you guys that. I had a few.
Here, show mine quick.
Thank you, AJ.
AJ, thank you for the support. Let's see.
AJ.
With the $10 super chat.
So here's one. So here's an actual bank wrap from Commerce Trust and Company, Kansas City, Missouri. These are very tightly wrapped. This is actually a pretty tightly wrapped roll. So it's for Commerce Bank. And then here's another one. Louisville Federal Reserve Bank. My cat is driving me crazy tonight. Go. Get out of here. There we go. So the 75D Louisville Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. So this one's got kind of a weird, all messed up end here, but then it's nice and you can expect that on original bank wrap material.
You guys are crazy. How do you let bank wrap rolls go for more than 5 seconds?
Right?
Without opening.
Right?
I can't do it.
I have a ton.
Yeah, I have a few myself. A lot of it is for educational purposes. I've unwrapped these things over the course of 2.5 decades, and you get to a point where, well, you've seen it all.
Farm dog.
Yeah, I mean, these are 58D rolls.
Yeah.
So,
I definitely couldn't let that one
there. Yeah, it's like I found pretty much all of them.
rolls don't last very long with me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm looking for more 60D, 59D, 58D. I'll take them.
I'm kind of over the 60Ds.
I am going to have every known 60D RPM.
I still have about 20 rolls of those that I just can't do them right now.
Well, I'll take them off.
Well, it's been like 2 years. When did I buy those? Like 2 years from Rathgen. 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
Something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, I still have a bag of them.
I know you do.
5,000.
I think I talked you into buying that.
I almost got another one the other day, and that was my second bag of 60D. So.
Yeah, well, those are great. If you want to find nice errors, the bags are the way to go.
Yeah. I've pulled like 10 different varieties out of that one bag, and then maybe 15, 20 of each of those. And so, yeah.
Well, I need to get going, you guys, because I am freezing up bad on this stupid tablet. I'm sorry.
It's
It's driving me crazy. Everybody's freezing on me, and I just can't do it anymore. I'm about to punch it.
Are we done for the night? Was that
I don't know.
Yeah, that was the last one.
You guys can stay and chat, but I got to go because I'm getting angry.
I'm
Have
gonna
a
go-
great night, everybody.
Okay. See you, Paula. We'll say goodbye.
Bye, Paula.
A bag of 64 I still haven't finished.
Nice.
My half stake in a 2013 star pair just got listed on Great Collections, says Gall. Excited, even though lately pairs don't seem to realize as much as they on there as they do elsewhere.
Check out a video Sam just put out on Kingdom Currency. He just talked about 2013 stars. You'll think it's pretty interesting. So.
Yeah, I'll put his YouTube channel up again, just in case you didn't get it.
Yeah, I've noticed the final hammer prices on a few of the last pairs haven't been going for as much as they used to, and I think a lot of that has to do with the people that actually invest or buy them as a collectible. Once they have one, they're not going to look to buy another one. You know,
It's true.
This is something that while the individual notes sell really well, when you don't have a pair for them, you know, it's unless they're like both Gemmy 65, 66 grades for a DC and Fort Worth printing for the match, you know, they're just not going to sell as much. And I saw it coming. I'm like, the more matches that come out, the more people that sell them, you know, you're kind of diluting the market with more inventory than what the collector base, you know, needs, I guess. Demand.
So, Adam, do you have any rolls from banks that no longer exist?
Some, yeah.
Some, okay. And
I
go ahead.
also have these, everybody. I didn't show everybody. I have a whole bag of bank bags. I didn't show everybody on the channel, but like Omaha, that Kansas City, bunch of different older style bank bags. Pretty cool. And then here's one that's pretty cool. Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce bank bag.
That one's cool. That one's
That
cool.
is
I like
cool.
that.
I'll probably be selling some of these on Whatnot, maybe this week or next week.
Now, if you buy those bags, always make sure, because I've seen a lot of 95 bags and a lot of stuff going up on eBay lately. In the last couple of weeks, there have been lots of nice bags. But just make sure, because there were a couple that had already been opened and then redone afterwards. So keep your eye on that and make sure you have pictures showing.
Are you talking about
You're
like,
saying-
they had a full thing of coins in them? They opened
Yeah.
them and sealed them?
Yeah. Yeah, and so you want to make sure that weave is in there holding it in place, or that original seal, the original,
Oh.
what do you
Tie.
call it?
The
Yeah,
tie.
tie.
Do
Hey,
you also
points
go
there.
for empty ones just to make sure there's no coin like stuck down in the bottom? I mean,
Yeah, Tony, there's bots that put those into my my videos, and they put them in there immediately after I upload a new video. So yeah, if you see like a WhatsApp or hey, we're all investing in this multi-level marketing scheme involving Taco Bell, just call me. No, that is not me. I don't put my phone number or
Those
information.
are scammers,
No.
probably from Jamaica or Nigeria, just so you know.
so don't click on them. Don't go to them.
Don't pay attention. That's no.
Oh, put your phone down.
It happens on just about, well, it happens
Yeah.
on a lot of different people's videos. I'll send that done. Okay, well, anybody got anything else for everybody?
No, that's it. I hope everyone has a great week.
We'll be on Whatnot this week, right, Sean? Whatnot? You'll be
Yeah,
on
I'll be on
Friday.
tomorrow night. Adam will be on Wednesday, and then we'll both have a stream on Friday. So, but I think Adam.
I'm doing a roll auction on Wednesday. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if nobody has anything else, everyone have a great evening. Have a fun.
Yeah, Boatman's Bank. I do have one of those bags. Yeah, Dennis. I think I sold it to you, didn't I? I gave it to you, didn't I?
Are you running tomorrow, Sean?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you got the rolls again tomorrow, huh?
Yep. Gotta get rid of them. They're staking a claim to about, I don't know, 15% of my garage right now. So they need to go. My wife wants to park in the garage, and I don't have time to go through them. So.
Oh, you'd like to see the Boatman's bag? Can I show it? Real? I'd have to find it.
Yeah, no, go for it.
And also, Shay, did you see Frostbite's question?
Yeah, I responded to him.
Okay.
It's just taking a second to come across.
Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. All right, Sean.
1 second. This is for the Boatman's Bank.
Good to see everybody out there. Thank you guys for coming and spending your Monday with us.
Here's one.
Oh, red ink.
Nice.
Boatman's Bank.
That looks like a small one, huh?
It's a little small one.
It's got the round bottom on it too. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably from the 50s, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Maybe earlier than that.
So I'll be selling some. Like I said, I'm gonna be selling some of these bags. So keep an eye out. I don't need all of them. I'll tell you that.
Should we do an advertisement for the ANA, by the way? Oh.
So this one was given out in the 70s for blind people. They would put 15 cents PDNS in this bag. I don't know what they would use for 15 cents, but that's what they would do. So this was for blind people back in the day.
Thank you, Nikki Johnson.
Hey, Nikki, thank you.
Right?
Thank you so much.
You're a true friend.
Oh yes,
thank you. Thank everyone for your support. Whether.
Yeah, we appreciate the support. All the super chatters tonight.
Yeah.
Should we do a real quick ANA advertisement?
So now's the time where I go through my spiel. If you've heard it before, go grab some coffee, go to the bathroom, get a snack, whatever.
Shh. Don't tell Paula.
And that's it. On to the coins.
Coins.
Backs me up every time.
Join the ANA. There you go. We'll see you guys. Come back next week. Next Monday, we'll do it again. So we'll see
Ciao,
everybody then.
All right, bye.
Thanks.